Yo guys, Big Ren here. You might be wondering why I'm staring at a base plate right now, but I want to announce, and some of you already know, that Deep Space Tycoon is officially under development again. The reason why I haven't worked on it in a while is because I've been focusing all out on YouTube, and I just want to announce this for you guys. And as you can see, there's tons of progress. And I know it looks like a base plate, but basically I'm keeping everything organized and building everything and stuff like that. I just built this whole thing today. This is going to be like the main lobby and stuff. So I'll explain the whole game and stuff like that. This is basically an announcement video. Again, there's not much to test out. It's mostly a showcase so far. But it's going to be pretty cool. So I got my friend Noah from school, and he's coding mostly everything. He's brand new to Roblox and stuff, though. So there's not much. We do have an issue, though. If you guys know how to fix this, let us know. We're using Zednov's Tycoon kit. Again, we're trying to keep this simple. Yeah, it's going to be like a regular Tycoon, but it's going to be like a really high quality one. As you can see, I've spent tons of time making sure it's really well built. I didn't want to be too obnoxious with the parts, though. So basically, this whole type of game, I don't want to leak too much, but I'm going to have to because I want to get everybody pumped up about it. Lots of cool stuff, though. And so you're going to have your own ship, and basically there's going to be 4 different teams. There's going to be probably a server with 1 team on it, too, like a different mode, and with less parts, too. So if you guys have like a mobile device or a bad computer, you could possibly play it. Because this game's going to be fairly heavy, I can tell you that right now. But basically the whole point of the game is that you build up a factory in your ship, and later on in the game you might be able... We're not 100% sure, surely confirmed yet, but as you can see, this ship is longer than the other one. We're going to have to figure out a way to make attachments and stuff for the ship. I'm going to have to probably redesign this one, because you can't just delete it and then reinsert it. We're going to have to make like actual attachments. So a lot of the droppers have upgrades and stuff like that that you can get. For now, we're just testing it out, so we have the 2 basic ones right there. The first droppers you're going to get aren't going to look that great. And they're going to be really simple, but as you move through the game, they're going to get more complex and look really cool, and they're going to get larger too. But the main thing that that's really cool about this Tycoon, at least what we want to do in the future, is that once you start getting more and more money and stuff, you're going to be able to buy teleporters to other planets, which I'll show you this planet right now. This is one planet that we have built. Again, we're trying to make it detailed and look really good, except we don't want to like make it like too harsh on people's devices and stuff. There's a crashed alien ship right there. The black spaces represent people's Tycoons. Again, there's 4 teams. You can say it looks like Mars, although we don't exactly know what name we want to give it yet. So next I'll show you a lot of the items we built. A lot of this stuff is brand new. I spent a lot of time building this. So this orange dropper, this blue one right here, this red one right here, and these 2 green ones are ones I made a couple months ago when it was kind of scrapped. And so you start out with iron over here. See how simple these droppers look, but they gradually upgrade. So look how simple this one looks, and then they keep adding on more and more as you go. And some of these ones are really cool. Like this copper one, for instance, it like completely changes how it looks. This blue one's probably my favorite. This looks awesome as it gets upgraded. You got the red ones right here. This one is really cool too. It's a little small one. The smaller ones are going to be more towards the beginning of the game because they fit in the ship better. We're trying to still decide names on everything, but I pretty much got everything under control so far. So this one's probably the biggest one out of all of them. This one's probably the most detailed and well built, I would say. You got this one too. There's all kinds of droppers, and I plan on making tons and tons of droppers because, you know, if you're playing a Tycoon and you see the same droppers over and over, you're going to probably get bored out of it. So we're going to have all kinds of upgraders too. Here's a load of all the cosmetics and decorations that we're going to build. We're probably going to make a crate system, although not confirmed yet. It just depends on how good my friend is at coding, pretty much. But yeah, I pretty much built everything here, except for the community stuff over here. I'll briefly go over the community stuff. Some of this stuff might be in the game, some of it might not. Haven't decided yet. This thing right here will definitely be in the game. It might be a game pass. So the whole point of this game is that for my friend Noah, if he does a lot of work on this Tycoon, I'm of course gonna like pay him and stuff like that. But I really want to like expand into developing and playing games with my fans and stuff like that. I also plan on making more obbies in the future because I love making obbies. And if you guys haven't known, I think it was in 2010 Halloween, I had a Halloween obby, and I got to the front page for a whole night. Got 17,000 visits. That's why one of my places has really high visits. And I appreciate a lot of you buying access to this game already. That's really helping us out. The pre-alpha access is 50 Robux. Why is it so expensive and why is it paid access? It's because we want to limit the amount of testing people can do. Because if we have floods of people coming in, then that's bad for us because there's going to be too much to handle. Also, along with that, it's just kind of exclusive access. There's also going to be lots of activities and stuff like that. I'm thinking about making wingman ships. This isn't exactly a wingman, it's just kind of a ship. But there's going to be all kinds of space decorations and stuff. Also, I have cool particle ideas where it looks like your ship's going to move and stuff like that. So that's a brief overview of that. I'll explain this ship a little bit. So you got the whole Tycoon area right here. Teleporters and other things are going to go down in the basement over here. You got a nice view window out of here. And then up here is going to be the captain's deck. That's going to be where the collector is going to go to, as you can see right here. Again, it's Zednov's kit. But again, if you guys know anything about the lag issue, this is the buttons we got. I'll show you a little preview of the testing and stuff and show you how scaled everything is. Everything's very well scaled. You got plenty of room in here. But as you buy this stuff, like the dropper, every time it drops, it lags. See how it's spike lagging every time it drops? Watch. Boom, it spike lags. It's really strange. I don't know why it's doing that. The reason why this is $0 is so we're testing it. But again, there's going to be tons of buttons that you can buy. There's even going to be stuff to like change your ship cosmetically and stuff. At least that I plan on it. We're going to have red, blue, yellow, and green. I just have the other two ships here too. But there's all kinds of cool stuff here. I'll show you the lobby. We're going to have the main lobby too. It's going to be a free teleporter once you get your own ship. And you can teleport here. There's going to be a store. There's going to be an obby. It's basically everything that's not in your ship. And there's going to be other fun activities too along with that. Plus, you can meet up other players here. We're thinking about adding PvP. Let me know down in the comments if you think we should add PvP or how we should integrate it. I'm thinking we should have it integrated on the planets because players can meet each other on the planets too, which would be an interesting system. We're going to have to find a way to get rid of weapons in the lobby because I don't want fights going on in the lobby. That wouldn't make any sense. But I'm really proud of what I built here. This room, I don't really like what I built here. I think it's okay, but I'm really impressed by what I did here. It is a lot of parts, though, I will admit that. But overall, it looks really nice. And I hope everyone enjoys this little announcement about this Tycoon. But we got all kinds of crates here, and you're going to be able to upgrade these crates, too. So, like, you got a normal one right here, and then you got the lit up ones. These ones have 3 stages, so you start with this, and then that, and then this. And then I built something cool right here, too. You can't... Looks like a normal crate, except on the sides it's got neon sticking out of it. There's going to be different variations in colors, too, and the planets, they'll slightly change. Again, more crates, and it's per team as well, so... what's going to be unique about this Tycoon is that cosmetically everything's going to look different each team. Here's some lighting that we built. We don't have much lighting stuff yet, but this is going to go on the planets for sure. I'm probably going to develop stuff that's less parts. This is cool little capsules right here. But yeah, everything is built out of scratch. But yeah, this took hours of work so far. It took me a couple hours to build a ship over here. I didn't want to build 100% of a spaceship. I wanted to make it partially like a space station too. And also it had to fit a Tycoon inside of it. But yeah, I have some cool ideas here. I'm not going to save anything as models. I'm just going to keep it as this place because unfortunately there's a way to steal models through admin. You can insert models that way if you make it a model, even if it's private, which is quite unfortunate. People stealing stuff. But I'm really excited for this project, guys. And yeah, just leave me feedback. Again, if you know about the issue that we're experiencing, it's really holding my coder up. But if this Tycoon does really well, I will definitely do a lot more Robux giveaways and stuff. I hope everybody enjoys it. Also, another thing is, during the beta, the price will probably lower to 25 Robux. And occasionally, we will make it free to the public. Once it is released, it will be free forever with tons of updates. We'll continue making other games too, hopefully. If it does really well, we'll definitely make more games. But if it kind of does then maybe we'll just do it for fun here and there. But, you know, that's all, guys. And I'm a really experienced builder on Roblox, as you can see. I love building, but I can't do code whatsoever. That's all there is to it. Again, the game's going to be a night sky in space. We just have it day, so it's easy to see. And that's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've had people offer to help too. I'm just gonna solo build everything, honestly. But if there's programmers help, the thing is with my programmer is that he doesn't want conflicting people and stuff. So that is one big issue with that. But that's all, guys. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe, hit that notification button so you get the latest inboxes. And that's all, guys. By the way, I'm going to do a live stream on March 18th just to prove about the whole theories about John Doe wrong. I don't know what's going on with people these days, but it's a mess. I'm going to probably make a second video about it too. But that's all there is to it. Long video, I know. But I just wanted to announce this to you guys and show you an overview of it. Plus, you know, might as well overview to the guys that can't afford the game or can't buy it yet. But we're planning on making this testable in a couple weeks at least. And hopefully releasing it in the spring or summer. And getting it pretty well popular and stuff too. And if we make pretty good money, then it'll definitely improve my YouTube channel and stuff like that, because it would be awesome to have a YouTube channel for income and also a game as well. Got to pay for college. Even I will probably struggle with college. I'm very good when it comes to money though. At least with knowledge and stuff. Anyways, guys, peace out. That's all. I know super long and I'm dragging this on, but that's all, and it's late at night too. I'll see you later. Peace out.